Smallest player on the floor, Jalen Moore, number 34 in black, also the most important player for this Golden Grizzlies team. Was second in the nation in assists a year ago. 2 years ago, he led the nation in assists, but he's playing on a bad ankle.
Playing on a bad ankle. Greg Campy told us they're going to shut him down, actually, for 2 weeks after this game tonight.
He's got his first dime there inside the Syracuse offense that struggles to score the basketball.
Well, good job by Taylor, because he was ready to shoot. He had his feet set. The delivery was right into the pocket and perfect for him.
Taylor had that breakout game against Bryant, 25 points for the freshman, but 2 buckets, both from close range.
Good ball movement, very good spacing, and nice high-low from Williams to Edwards.
Jesse Edwards in some rarefied air right now, averaging 12 points and 14 rebounds on the season. There's a lay-in underneath by Trey Townsend. Just 4 players in Division I who have those kind of numbers coming into tonight. Townsend, again, an easy 2.
Just doing a good job on the offensive end themselves, not settling against this zone. Doing a good job sharing, moving the ball side to side. They're just going to make sure they still keep looking inside to Edwards.
They go inside to Townsend on this end, and Trey.
They got to just make sure they don't go away from that and start settling for threes. And then down on this end, Oakland's doing a good job. They got 5 out. They're cutting, not only moving the ball well, they're cutting into open spaces against the zone.
Once again, Trey Townsend. Jump shot, Judah Mintz.
Good job by Mintz. Now, Syracuse in this possession, they're going to match up a little better in the back, too. This is getting way too open down on that baseline, and no one was impressed with him in the Notre Dame game down the stretch with his decision-making. And at times, that's what freshmen struggle with, especially when you're a point guard, you're starting at a high level. You know, when to go, when to slow, because that's all you did in high school. You just you blew by people, but his decision-making is really improved.
Shepard was double-teamed and gave it up to Townsend.
The backside forward's got to come over and cover the middle, and that's what Chris Bell did not do.
So Townsend pays off the 3.
You can build a lot with your young basketball team, and you go on the road and get a key win like they did on Saturday against Notre Dame, and then just build on it. And that's what everybody starts sharing the ball. Everybody wants to join the party. But that started with Torrance and his excellent on-ball defense down on this end against Moore.
That's a new season high for the freshman Malik Brown with 8. And foul, and Jim Boeheim back in the late 80s, early 90s won Timothy Welsh.
Look at that.
Riding shotgun next to Jim Boeheim.
I've been out to his event in Spokane. John Calipari, we know what he's done. Jim and Julie Boeheim in this community here. And it's just, you know, you think of these guys as basketball coaches, but there's so much more.
Pat Ewing will be back in the building. Townsend continues to do yeoman's work for
Jesse Edwards.
I know it's comparing apples and oranges, but the absurdity of the college basketball season back on November 29th, not even 2 weeks ago, March 4th, when they close out the regular season against Wake Forest.
Now, joining the elite, Derek Coleman, Sherman Douglas, Billy Owens, amongst others.
There's another 2 for